What is going on? What's your brothers and what you got going on? Listen, fellas, it is about 11 something right now. I don't know, is it 11:22 or 11:25? If I'm mistaken, let's see. It's 11:29. So on and so forth. I got to make this a little bit short because I may not make it to an hour because trying to keep my phone in the charger because basically have to be careful with this charger as well because the little bit at the cord is definitely being more a little bit ripped because I've been putting it in my pocket so much, whether going for a long walk or whether I just really want to go to the bookstore, I just really want to read, or just having my own long time. Basically, it's just because make sure my phone basically don't want to die, or whether I get like a notification on this and that, like my Gmail account, like some type of solution, whatever. I get a notification towards my notepad as well to remind me of what I had took notes of and about the Bible as well, and the notification of the Israelite brothers and sisters as well, and the notification of the live stream of my trainer, so just in case I don't got to miss no event as well. Basically, my trainer is basically about to be here in my city as well because I have to ask him and the live stream, so when are they basically going to be here in Fort Worth? And then he says it's going to be somewhere like about in a couple of days because I couldn't hear because the background at the gym that he was at, it was pretty loud, but I can hear a little bit at it. But I know he says that it's going to be like on some days and some days, but I got to show up. That's all. I got to show up, and then so I'm going to be hearing from my trainer that I have really approached first. And then so I see him out of nowhere because I thought he was going to say something to me in the live stream. So he was just like a focus of the live stream about these trolls, these haters, and this and that and the third. And then so I thought he was like, "Hey yo, illuminated." I thought. I mean, he didn't say I thought. So he's gonna be like, "Hey yo, illuminated. I just told you, you are not forgotten. I haven't forgot about you." Then so we're gonna keep you posted, whatever some events, this and that. Then so just like he told me about 3 times or twice that I'm not forgotten. And that is true. I'm not forgotten for those who I approach, that I have the guts to go out and ask for it. Hell yes, I will always be remembered, and I will always be thinking about, and I will always be at the back of their heads as well, because those are the ones that they recently looking for, that they basically have manifested and prayed to me as well, because they know for a fact is I am the one that can heal them, and I can just heal everyone as well, because they call me the Alpha King, because I don't know, but it's kind of confusion because like, okay, so why do they basically want me to come to them, but why they basically don't want me to come? I mean, like, why they basically don't want to come to me, but all of a sudden, why do I need to come to them? Like, why she doesn't want to come to me, but why do I gotta go to her? Because like, am I the example just for healing her, or it's just like something else? Because like, I really don't get it. But I basically normally don't chase people. I normally don't even walk up to people just to approach them, this and that and the third, because I just all about just to heal myself and then just really recharging myself. Then this and that and the third, I'll be getting like emails, Gmails, and phone calls, and text messages, and notification, this and that. Just want to be like, hey, how's it going? Like, how you been? You seem pretty quiet, and you seem pretty disappeared, and then you seem like this and that. How you been? What you been up to? I've been asking about you. I've been talking about you. It's been about weeks, months, and I thought you basically had moved. I thought you just like she stopped coming, but obviously I just have to stay out of the way so I can really focusing on me. Then just really need to help myself on my own surroundings. Just not trying to sell myself back out to the world, not selling myself back to the physical state of the farm, which basically the law land, because how many people that you got and how many problems that you're basically gonna get and then your life terms. Because when you go antisocial, when you cut the ties, when you don't need nobody to talk to, you could just talk to yourself from within. Like whether I say me or whether you say you will obviously will be hearing those as well. Like whether I say me, I can just hear myself. I'm saying I'm talking to me, and whether I'm hearing the word says you, which means I am hearing myself like I'm just saying the word you, which means like whether I just say like both of it to existence, like I could just like have like about a twin flame, which means my own. Like nobody else. I am my own twin flame, which means I see myself as my friend as well, and then the inside as well, I see myself as a friend as well, which means I got two best friends. It's the outer of me and the inner me as well, because I don't look at myself that I'm the greatest enemy. I don't look at myself I'm the worst enemy. I am looking at myself that I am the best friend, and I'm looking at myself that I am my own good friend as well. And that's why I named the name of this live stream is called Infinite Royalty. It's just because I'm not out here looking for no smoke. I'm not out here just to look for some dumb things like from other people. I don't care if it's your money. I don't care if it's your materialistic things. I don't care what kind of cologne or whatever is that, because I don't care if it's expensive, this and that. I don't care what it is. So I basically have it all from within me because I like the smell, how I basically love to smell. When I spray some cologne or put on some good looking lotion. Yes, my favorite one that I really like from the lotion is the vanilla and honey, because it just smells so much like a good, like a sense to it. It's one of those things like from the fall, like about the new year, by the way, like about in March and April type of vibes with the vanilla and honey. But it basically smells like who I've been thinking about as well, that I haven't seen in, that I have in my mind for 5 years. Never met it, never seen it, because like every time I just like them just to wear it on me as well. I just smell it every day. Then that it really reminds me of her, because how much it just really reminds it of me and of her as well, because I went to Bath and Body about in March as well. This year in March was about not that long ago, and then so I was asking them about, is it possible, is it going to be the vanilla and honey lotion, or is just like a type of cologne, whether it's a perfume. Okay, cool, but pause, no homo, but I do like those type of smells as well. It's more like dandelion, it's more like sunflower, and it's definitely like sunshine type of vibes, because like how much I am a sunshine. But pause, no homo, no fruitiness, okay? Because like just like one of my good old friends that basically had approached me, it's like, hey man, do you work here? Then I was like, no, like I'm just like I'm walking around, just like I'm just checking out things, like whether I really want to buy this and that. And he's like, oh okay, so I've been seeing you over here, lady. So I'm just like I'm came by to say what's up and this and that. Like what's your name, by the way? Then I was like, Roderick. Then he was like, okay, so fist bump. Then bring out his name, and then so it's been going pretty well. And then that's when I come over there just to talk to him a bit more than that, he just know that I just got a good sense of humor. Like about, you would say sunshine every time when you just around. Like you would say very good sunshine. Then I look at him like, what did you mean by that? Then he was like, but not like that. I'm talking about you just lighting up people's day. Like you just lighting up people's light, because yeah, like it's like they are just attractive to your light, like just attractive to your light. Then I said, okay, so how come I'm just being around with so much narcissists? Like narcissists, they trying to suck the energy off of me, and they just trying to doom my light. which means you're trying to break the light bulb out of me. Like this light bulb here, like we'll just be like, and it feels like it just really want to pop on its own. And then it just feels like the light is definitely kind of like I'm turned off and by itself, like I'm kind of like static waves. Then it feels like some type of mysterious, creepy looking woman with a long dark hair. It's like just like covering her whole face, wearing like these sundresses, like very very white sundresses. Then her skin is definitely even more like gray, or I mean like just like the movie The Ring as well. Like the little girl was definitely got killed by her own mom, and then so like throw her all the way down to this I don't know what it is, but it did not so like Bloody Mary as well. But I'm trying not to get the chills about this time of night. But dude, like if I just like see some of that or just like saying it, the chills, like I know for a fact that it's not even real, but it's more like a myth. Just like some ghetto black dudes like in the street really want to hear the prophets or whatever, because like he was just so much emotional, like so much schizophrenia within his own mind. Then like he just like proved to the Israelites like about like what if Candyman pop out. Then that so the Israelites don't even give a damn about none of that stuff like within the mind. Like then that to do with like Candyman, 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 and basically he didn't pop up because that crap there was really really funny, because it's just so much our own people is just so much stupid, because I know for a fact I really wasn't like that at all. But I know like ever since I became more a very conscious one, I know a child, like I was definitely so much in fear. I was just so much living in that scarcity. Like ever since I became older and older, I really want to know if like there is like something like life is for, but sometimes I've been feeling like useless, hopeless, and worthless, just like nothing. And then all of a sudden, music has always been at my side as well. Music has music have always been at the side. Like YouTube videos have always been at the side as well, because some people call like I've been going through a dark night of the soul. Became that years, like the dark night of the soul or the rude awakening. And ever since I became even more awake, I'm not just saying to try to say what I say I am. I just know, I just say it because I can just feel it in me. But not just try to prove it, and not just try to brag about it to everybody. So I just like just to brag about it to get it in the bedroom. That's absolutely BS, because I'm not all. Sorry about that. I've been like feeling something right now, so I don't know, because like I've been hearing like these type of sounds like whatever. Like I thought it was like my backyard, whatever. Like yeah, because like something is in his house. Like I've been talking about this. Like I made a video about that ever since in February 1st, when I was at my when I was in the living room. The curtains was definitely all closed, and it was cloudy that day, and it was cold as hell outside. And then so I've been off my prescription medication for months, and then so I've been hearing things, then I've been seeing things as well, and I had to make a video about that. Basically, it really didn't even scare me like that, because I know I've been seeing all of it as well. And when I go out, I kind of do as well. And then that's so. And what really scared me is y'all just saw me just have to turn my head, like I just seen something like a human, whatever, just standing there. And then I turned quick, the thing disappeared. That was that after I heard something like a noise or whatever, just like y'all heard about twice or three times, like near me as well. And then so, and I seen something near me as well when I was in the kitchen that night as well, before Thanksgiving of 2021. And last year, about in April, when my hair was definitely long because I had permed it, and then that my beard was definitely like this as well. And that was that time that I was definitely going to the gym, how much I was loving going to the gym, like about every Monday to Friday, because I'm trying to find a way how I can go to the gym on Sunday through Friday. And then I really want to do that as well. How much I just love to do that, all of it, but had to mix it up as well, like just to go to the gym Monday to Fridays, and then I could just work out on the weekends, like doing calisthenics at my front porch, or just to go to the park and do it. And then so I've been doing like about 100 push-ups, 100 push-ups, and not even just like bragging or complaining, but it gets to it though, because I know that I can do 100 push-ups, and that is how I started when I was about 25, and all of a sudden I had a lot of hatred on that time, because whoever I approach, this and that, it claims that it's just so much into me, this and that, like claims about into me, whatever. Then obviously it's like going once, going twice. Is it like the first chance or the second chance? Then obviously I just cut it off and then just walk away and just move on and not even return it back. Since I was 26, I was definitely being the man of my word. Continue to go more and more and more. Just ignore that. Ignore everybody. Just not turn your head back. Just move on. Who cares about them? To hell with them, because they ain't loyal and they ain't royal. Because I know for a fact they belong to the streets, and they belong with niggers, and they belong with the ones who are basically don't have no soul, who have no heart, who have no momentum, who have no ambition, nothing going on, but still living with their oppressor. So you can really just to make yourself to be heard, make yourself to be seen, to make yourself to feel important than me, to make yourself to feel more vulnerable, just to look at share attention. Whoever you have approached really just want me just to look at you, to stop that in there. Obviously, continue to do your business, continue to do all of that, because I'm gonna go over there and you're gonna be over here, while both or three of you, whatever, I am right over there, just to get everything what I can solve for, to get out the other way, and then so to get things moving, to get things popping, because I am all about that grind in all of my business, so I can get things situated for, because so I am constantly going to be continue to work out, because I am about to be having a fight coming up as well, because I haven't been doing this ever since about a year, because try not to use the punching gloves, try not to to punch the tree, whatever, make sure the tree doesn't gotta look all like I'm scratched or broken or torn or whatever, because I really just want to do it to the like at the other side of the house, like I'm towards the wall by my house. Then that my grandmother's gonna be like forcing me like just like stop, 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 stop. Then I was like I'm just practicing, like I'm learning how to spar, so I can like I'm like punching whatever. Like what if I do get a punching bag, like where do I basically gotta put it at? But what if my nephew just want to be in the room with me, just really want to hang out with me as well? Just need to get some fresh air, like so I'm just in my room, like I'm drinking me a Smirnoff or a coffee or water or Monster or whatever. It's just because I'm just feeling myself. Then that, so he wants to use my laptop. Then that I'm just on my phone as well, YouTube, book or whatever. Like either way, I could just like to get my mind sharp, reading a book, like just turn the page, like the book I am holding in my hand in the phone as well. And this app called Wattpad, Wattpad as well, that I've known about for a good while, which means I can make my own book and make my own stories and make my own poems. I mean poetry as well, and it basically worked out pretty good. And then so I absolutely don't give out my information. I absolutely don't give it to nobody, because I'm just all about keeping it all to myself. It's just like if I really want to win something, like a very, very biggest prize, whatever, I'm just keeping all of that to myself as well. And then that's so. I just love secrets. I love secrets because how much I just keep it all to myself. Whether I have a Facebook, whatever, I just don't tell anybody about that as well. But they obviously saw me out of nowhere. Then obviously they just want to friend request me notification for the coming, hey sexy chocolate man, hey handsome, with the blowing kissy emojis in the heart as well. And I have to delete that. I have to unfriend her and I have to unfollow her as well because I'm not all about that flirtation. I'm not all about that recognition. I'm not all about that because I'm not all about that anymore. Because just like I see it now, once I'm just like getting into their inner appearance, dude, it's just definitely looking very disgusting. It's definitely looking sick, and that there is not even normal. Like that is not how the gods gotta go through. That is how weak men gotta go through. Like narcissists, like niggers, like beta males. Those are the ones who definitely would. Because I'm gonna be honest. Because if you was in my reality, like if y'all basically can see me in person, really want to hang out with me, really want to chill, y'all will know what basically we'll talk about. Then that when I am around with the wise chosen ones, just like you, for those who are watching, for those who can be a part of my life as well, having like a good, decent conversation, all as well. They're gonna be like mine as well. Just really want to come up and draw into us. Then that whether that y'all have a conversation with Shaw, and I'm about to get up, then I'm about to go to the further way. It's just because I just don't want to be around with the big crowd, or whether it's like a small crowd, like whether it's about 10 people, I gotta get out of there quick. Or whether it's like a lot, like then just going to a heavy metal festival like Slipknot, for example, or Breaking Benjamin. I would say Slipknot the most because being around with too much crowd, no, I don't have no anxiety. It's just because you just don't want to be social anymore. Like you just don't want to be no communicator. Like out of nowhere, everything just trying to get into your place, like the better or whatever. Then that you just couldn't breathe. Like you would feel like that you would be looking fainting, but you basically do breathe okay. But you just try to and then that you just gotta get away before all of it's about to suck you and drain you and you cannot even breathe. Then that you're just about to pass out of nowhere. And I know what I'm talking about because I was about to have that about not too long ago. Was about 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, then that I couldn't breathe. Then so had to get out. Like had to get out of there as well. Then that so I basically had to sit down by myself. I was like. That is how I'm really serious about being by myself for my whole entire life. Not for my whole entire life until Laura or Gato that I follow on Twitter that I show y'all. That's what I really want as well. Then that when we will basically will be alone together for our whole entire life, and we don't need to be around with people because we already live in the world with so much Satanness. We already live in the world with just so much attention, seeking whatever, like energy, whatever, because think that you're just important, think that you're just this and that, just not because of your energy, of just you. It's just because of your light, of what they can really steal. Because obviously, just like they say, good deeds always be punished, but no good deeds always don't be unpunished. But fuck about being cool. Fuck about being nice. Fuck about just really wanna be the yes man. I always just want to help everybody. Because for those who are like that, there's always one of the cool dudes, the cool guys, the yes man or whatever, just how much you just really want to help him or help her, this and that, those will be the ones who's going to be taking advantage of you. Because most of the times of your life, you just gotta be a fucking asshole. Sometimes. You just gotta be a dick to people. Sometimes. Whether they try to be like this and that to you, nothing to say, you lose. But continue to be an asshole and continue to be a dick as well. I'm not talking about digging the booty type of thing in prison, whatever. I'm talking about you just got to get your shit back. Get your manliness back. Bring out your youth back. Get your aggressive back. You've been putting down, or you've been holding so much shit for way too long. Fuck about just standing up and take it. And fuck about just sitting down and take it. Fuck all of that shit. Enough is enough. I'm about to be getting up and say something about it. Because you ain't gonna steal my energy. You ain't gonna be stealing my light, and you ain't gonna be stealing my glow. Just because you don't got the glow, because you really want to use like this face products. Obviously, it's chemicals, because for the fact they lied to you. Because you claim about that you got the glow, this and that, because I know behind that as well, you was using face products, and you was using all of this and that. But the only thing that you saw me had the glow is just because retention, celibacy, all of this staying hydrated, drinking water recently, just really just to going along with the flow. But whether I get like about 2 or 3 hours of sleep throughout the day, and then that, y'all just look at the glow in my skin, like people just gonna be like, why is your face so oily? Like your face is oil. But yeah, like it's definitely is glowing right now, because like y'all cannot even see it, like just in case y'all can like just in case that y'all can see, like no face products. I don't even use the face products, like whether you put like one of those lemon or lime or type of ginger, or whether you go like Walmart or whatever, just to peel one of those things just to put all over your face. No, my glowiness comes naturally. Whether I take a cold shower in the morning, and take a cold shower throughout the day and throughout the night as well, 3 times a day as well, then that I just really just to put cold water on my face, and that is how I get the glow. Like whether I get like allergies right here, because I've been like sneezing most often, because yeah, my immune system is still pretty strong. Because like whether I get like sick and this and that, like I'd rather get like a rash or whatever, because that is how had the rash ever since when I was about 20 years young. Because that was the only thing that I had the first bad allergies. Like I wouldn't have thought about when I was about a teenager, like to 13 to 19. I never ever had allergies in the spring and the fall. Ever since I was 20. That there, man, that is the worst. Like I'm telling you, like about I've been sneezing, like sneezing for hours and hours. I mean like my eyes like was like tearing up, like that bad. Like my eyes were tearing up, and I've been sneezing hours. And people gonna be like, nigga, is you crying? No, allergies, bruh. It's gonna be like, like I'm gonna smoke this weed, it can definitely get you right. Hell no, because that can make it worse though. And that happened about in just April. I was 20, and that was my nephew to become more arrived, which means that was a good blessing on how much I can really see myself going on to a better long run. And in the fall of 2015 as well, the worst again. Sneezing, but no tear up eyes this time, but sneezing, and sneezing. Like, allergies been keeping me up all night. Allergies been keeping me up. Like, whether I was about to go to bed at 9:30 or at 10 o'clock at night, and I couldn't sleep because my allergies though. Like I couldn't sleep. Like whether the sun is up, dude, that really ruined it as well. Then ever since I've been sleeping throughout the day now, and I've been waking up. Well, I say like about I wake up about at throughout the day as well, like about the evening 5 or 6 or 7. Then I stayed up for the whole entire night, whether I don't get allergies, because like my mom had told me like about just to drink you some tea, just to put that steam into your nostrils as well. But don't just try to be like because it's like I really wasn't like I'm just trying to get that as well so I can stop having like a runny nose as well. But what is really the worst? It's like when you really want to eat something from Whataburger, whatever, whether it's their honey barbecue, I mean like a honey barbecue chicken strip sandwich, or their buffalo ranch chicken strip sandwich with their fries or with their drink, whatever. Whether you really want to drink it like a Monster or coffee or tea, when you really want to drink and eat something that is good, you cannot even taste it. That there happened to me for the first time since I was about 18. That I was like drinking me like this brisk, this brisk is called like sweet tea brisk, and I could even taste it as well. That was that be happen. That was that happened before. That was that happened before. I didn't know all about that as well. And since I was like stoned, like there was like most white people, but there was like a little bit of black folks as well. Then that it was kind of a random type of thing, but it's kind of like that we are living our life like it's MTV, one of those type of MTV whatever, like ridiculousness about this big dude, like the bald dude that was with Rob Dyrdek about that time that he basically died as well, like 5 years whatever. Then like that's why I see like the kind of vibes about that as well. Like I just see like about the most white folks and a little bit of black. Then I was like, okay, I see like about 1%, well, make about 2% of black folks. Then I see like about 5% of them white folks as well. Then I was like, okay, so they been playing like the music that I like to listen to. Then they play like some type of random music as well, like Rage Against the Machine. And I see they play like Bullet for My Valentine, Sleeping with Sirens, Papa Roach, Black Veil Brides, Motionless in White. But shouts out to Motionless in White. Their new album came out called Scoring the End of the World, which means basically about them as well. But I do like the song called Masterpiece by them. How I really see myself about the song called Masterpiece by Motionless in White, it's basically about myself as well, how much I need to heal, how much I need self-love, self-care, self-respect, and self-discovery, and self-mastery, and self-knowledge. And then those are my favorite sounds of the guitar as well. So those are my favorite songs about, just not like the songs like the guitar and the bass of it as well. One of my favorite ones as well, like about seeing myself like a warrior type of stage as well. Then that really like I'm walking along the lonely road. Then just really like I'm tearing up about look how far that I came. Look how much I've been grown. I'm not going back. Like there is no need to go back. Like I'm not talking about my past or what I've been going through in this world. Not the past like I've been going through from my family or people that I know from school or my provider, this and that. That past type of life is not exist. The only thing that I won't ever forget about my past is like in the slave trade of what our forefathers and our foremothers have definitely been tortured, been slayed, been bloodshed, been getting their head chopped off, been burned alive. Our sisters been getting their stomach cutting open while they were reproduced on pregnancy, or just throw their babies to the water, or throw their 3 or 4 year old babies to the water out of those ships while they're getting fed to the sharks or alligators. The net there is definitely made me angry. It's just because the society makes black folks even more dumber and dumber. Look at them now. I obviously, I don't know. I'm not gonna choose nobody's side. I'm not gonna choose the society, and I'm not going to choose the black community side, because yes, I'm trying to help them towards the black community, to get it right and better. Because like how much I just don't like to see my own people just being so much slick, ignorant, and insignificant and dumb. They smoke weed all day, every day. Whether they try to be like me, just want to be like, bitch. Then I was like, speak up. Just let me hear it. Just let me hear what you gotta say. Like, don't you try to like speak all low like I can't freaking hear you. If you really want to speak all low, then go for it, because I know you don't got no balls to really just speak up like I do, my guy. Speak up or shut the fuck up. Either way. Because what I'm definitely going to do, I'm just going to keep on not being cool, not being nice. But for those who claim that I am a cool dude, just shouts out to those that I am a cool dude. But I am a cool dude, but I can be an asshole sometimes, but I can be a dick sometimes. Because no good deeds will always don't be punished. Because the good weak deeds are always going to get punished. It's always going to be getting told what to do. It's always going to be just taken advantage of. Because that is a beta male type of simp mindset as well. I'm not talking about Nick Cannon. I'm not talking about Will Smith. And I'm definitely not talking about Lil Boosie or whatever, because or these type of heavy metal festivals, whatever, that I really want to go to. Like Bring the Horizon basically played that a long time ago when they was very, very heavy. And then at the future now, they came even more lighter and lighter. But I do listen to their heavy ones at the time. But if I just hear like one of these type of musicians got to speak up about of what they don't like, the fans is definitely don't like what they were seeing. Like whether a woman get crowd surfed, whether some strangers touching a woman by her boobs, or just touching her by the ass or whatever, then the audience, the musicians got to say something about it, because they're supposed to be having fun, having a great time, just to see the bands definitely performing. Some of them, it's not good to fight into their show. Whether it's like Slipknot concert, whether it's Bring the Horizon concert, or Killswitch Engage concert, or Avenged Sinful, Black Veil Brides, or the band Chelsea Grin, they became even more deathcore, and then they became even more methodic as well. Yes, I got their jacket as well, but it's a raincoat, by the way, because I've been listening to them since I was 16 as well. Then that their new album is definitely became even more heavy and heavy, but I went to their show as well. But it's kind of crazy that I couldn't see Alex there. Like Alex was the one with the band, with the good masculine form of it, and that he had to quit that band as well, because he got to just really gotta go to a rehab because all of the drugs and alcohol, and then he became so much aggressive asshole, this and that. Just gotta. And that ever since he became more even adult, then ever since he became even more a man now. Yeah, I'm drinking coffee at about to be 12 a.m. right now. Basically, I do go to bed as well. Still having the coffee in my system, and I still do go to bed as well, because I was like, okay, so it's not even as strong as it used to. But whether I get like about Monster and Red Bull, yeah, I do stay up for about 3 till 4 o'clock in the morning. Like whether I'm listening to the Israelites, because they do go live. Whoa! My apologies. I just saw something like a flashlight, like towards the wall right here, and it really wasn't by the window. I saw like a flashlight. Never know. Those are the troops. I gotta pay attention to that. It's because what they've been talking about, UAP, like UFOs. No, it's the angels. How much I believe in that thing. And about a year ago, and there is this Israelite sister was just watching them on that Thursday night as well. It's called Four Corners News. Yeah, Four Corners News on Thursday of IUIC Four Corners News. And she said that she saw something like lighting up to the phone, or whether it was like whatever. Like, so when she said that she saw something like light flashing through the phone or in front of her, then I was like, whoa, that is very interesting. That is very impressive. And then that you see something like flashing up like there's my face. Yeah, that's why my apostles, which means my forefathers and my foremothers, which means in the slave trade, it's not UFOs, it's not UAP, it's the chariot, which means gather to carry me home. No more sorrow, no more pain, no more guilt, no more being ashamed, just no more got to live in so much suffering ever since our years, about 400 and 500 years of our slavery. But that there is about to be over slowly, because I believe in the true word of God, and I believe in the Bible, and I believe it 100%. But I cannot do this by myself though, because I'm not gonna do this for those like that is one like that is just trying to be there for me, then that they were always going to betray me behind my back as well. Avoid that. Just be around with those who are even more godly though, that really have that true masculine. They have that true Christians, not going to these false Christians just trying to feel good and dance, snapping your fingers and clapping like, all praise to the Lord. Thank you. Thank you. That is all BS. What did you gain? Nothing but damnation. But what did you gain on listening to the truth that is according to the Bible, that you never heard before? It's making people scared because that is the scariest pill to swallow, but at the end of that, it's definitely beautiful at the same time as well. It is scary and it is beautiful at the same time as well when it gets to the Bible, because I know this is how we supposed to live like it, because the Bible is talking about me and the Bible is talking about you, whether you believe it or whether you don't believe in the Bible. I'm not judging you and I'm not forcing you on what you should do, because if y'all really want to do what y'all really wanted to do, to become like these beta male simps, there's so much insignificant, so much immature, just not got nothing going on, you think that God is going to change you, because I know for a fact you can pray all you want, you can just like do this and that, because I know for a fact God is not going to hear your prayers. But when you pray or whatever, He knows that you ain't really serious. He knows that you are lying about, He knows that you're lying, because you is hating your own brother and thine heart, which means your mind. Like, how do you feel about your brother? About, gonna be like, man, I don't like him. I don't want to fuck with him. Nobody don't fuck with him. Because your life sucks. That's why no good looking man and like the attractive, handsome man don't want to be around with people who got that ugly spirit, got that malicious spirit, got that beta male simp a nigga spirit. Don't want to be around with that type of spirit. Because I'm not beta, because if I was beta, I'm gonna be like to do like some type of ways, like just trying to like be this and that to make that person to get up and walk away and push away. Then I'm gonna be like, finally. Now I'm about to grab my phone, about to make a video, go live, and that whether I'm talking about something good and whatever. Obviously, came back about to sit down again when she was sitting at first. Then I'm gonna be like, had to stop it because she really had effed up the video that I was about to go all the way in. Then I had to get up, and then I had to walk inside, had to go get me some water as well, make sure I don't have to keep myself dehydrated. Because what I do, this dude just really wants to laugh. Then I was like, what's the problem with that? Can I stay hydrated, of course? Like, no need to buy coffee, no need to buy one of these summertime drinks like one of those dragon fruit mango summer drinks, and those pink love drink with the strawberry, like I'm good like this and that. But it's not like tea, but it's more like passion tea, whatever. That I get most of the sudden, like whether it's like good outside in the summer, and I get that. Like I like the one called the dragon fruit mango, and I like the one with the blueberry and other one as well. But I still do get it, but I can if I really wanted to. But I just might as well to give me some ice water. Then I just really want to laugh like, then I'll say, can I at least stay hydrated? But you don't even know when it gets to hydration, gets to dehydration. Like whether you want to buy like coffee or food and this and that, without no freaking water, you is tripping, my guy. You is definitely tripping. I'm not tripping because how much I care about my body, how much I care about just to keep it up a notch, how much I just gotta keep up my focus just to stay more alert. And I'm getting a little bit sweaty right now because I am preaching. And no, I'm not talking about TD Jakes, which means TD snakes, and just not even speaking the real truth about it. Look at the true prophets when it gets to the Bible, like Israelites. They are preaching on the streets with their purple and gold garments, and that is the ones that I really respect the most. But yes, it will scare you, but at the end of the day, you will feel more relaxed and that you will feel more humble because you just know about the truth, and the truth shall make you free, and you won't ever be offended when it gets to God's words and truth or what he goes by. I don't ever be offended of it. Like whether I just see some things that's like I'm similar like me, I just examine myself. I gotta get my ish together. I gotta get it just all right and get it better before he returns. Because if you don't, like whether you just feel so much comfortable in your sin, it's already too late. And it's gonna be like about war already starting, because like you cannot be like, I believe in you, I'm sorry, I messed up. No, it's already too late. But the time is now. You got to repent now. You got to turn from your wicked ways. Like you got to turn to be good from all of these wicked, evil ways. We got to come together as like black people, Hispanic people, and Native American people. No time to smoke weed. No time to do drugs. No time to fornicate. None of this. All of that is over. God is giving you his hands just to reach and just to open your ears so you can hear the word of God. You really don't want to grab it. You just really want to cover your ears. It's going to be like, la, 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 la. And you just want to continue to go on with your day. And you will still getting caught of bullshit. You will still getting caught of problems, this and that. Because God have warning you. God warning you. Exactly. It's just because, so I'm basically about to go because I told myself I cannot make it to an hour, this and that, because I got more stuff to do, because I got to watch the Israelite brothers is definitely like I'm speaking on the truth, because they are definitely going there right now talking about the false prophets of the Christianity. It's called what I am about to watch right now on my YouTube. On YouTube, that I basically love to listen to. It's called Israelite Social, which means biblical smoke, which means they go live and live, like whether they are in their car, whether they are in their house, or whether they are at work, they're still preaching and speaking on this, because I know for a fact that I will be in one of that as well, because I'm just going to give it some time and give it some time so I can just really just to take it patient, and so when I am ready to speak of it as well, to let my voice be heard, which means to bring myself out there on how much I love the truth about the Bible that nobody never ever heard before. And I've been knowing this some of it as well when I was like a child as well, but I kind of like get like some very good ways about. Yeah, you're always gonna go through your quick race, but you're definitely gonna be going through some ish and that. Then that gonna be like, man, why does this happen to me? I didn't do this and I didn't do that. That is what you signed for. Like God is really telling you something. God is showing you something. Think of Him. Have Him in your mind. Have Him in your thoughts. Because He gave you the body and the temple. It goes along with your mind to just focusing on Him. To have your mind well rested on His Son Christ. To not be detached of this world. To leave everything behind, which means this world, from all your sins and wicked doings until you leave the world physically though. And then so I gotta cut this video short, and then so I will basically about to be going live tomorrow morning as well. But if I don't get no energy drink, whatever, might as well gonna be like I'm asleep. But coffee is cool, but I'm gonna find some way to just to keep me going and going, because yeah, that's a good thing. Always stay hydrated as well. Wake up, just gotta stay hydrated. But the ice is gone as well. The ice is gone. How much I love drinking ice water as well. So I ain't bragging or complaining. Then so I'm going to as well. Then so I will keep y'all posted as well. And I'm flying. I'll see y'all brothers and sisters in a few. Take care of yourself and stay healthy. Whatever you do, so you can have like a good mind and a clear mind. And stay conscious and subconsciously transmute all of that to, from impossible to possible. Like it's already yours, but the time is now. Whether you really want to live in that newer, or you just really want to go back to just complain and brag, get them in your head, get them in your mind. That is obviously just getting the best of you. Do it forward. Then that's how I made it here. It's called Offended Warriorty, which means I am the Offended Warriorty, because I believe in that king stuff. The true alpha male, not the false prophets alpha males like go out on days, being more popular, how many followers and likes that you get. That there is not all about the truest alpha male is. The truest alpha male, how I really am now, that doesn't need any likes, that doesn't need all of that. That doesn't need to be cool, that doesn't need to fit in. That is bullshit. I'm talking about what I am now. The truest alpha male. And the sigma male, the deeper form of it. I can come and go to any situation. I can really excuse myself of. I'm not talking about no dumb excuses. Like whether I just like excuse myself, like a better please myself. I'm not talking about like pleasing yourself like pleasure. I'm talking about just to please yourself, like whether you just like do this or do that, like I'm just to enter this and enter that, and you can just like leave and get out of it, and then that not return. And then I just like feel more better and better, like significant, well more sufficient within your life. Yeah, the beta mother just told me to shut up right now, because knows for a fact he is insignificant, he is dumb, in the box of fucking rocks, which is so much snake in the box, how much he is a snake in the grass. Because all he really wants like about 30 seconds of fame. Obviously, he's going to be getting the fame, but he's going to be getting the most hatred from the chosen one's community, because he's a chosen one wannabe, because he stay at the house all day, every single day, living his life in a small-like prison, because that's what he wants, because he is paranoid, and he is secretly scared of me, because he is so scared to face the world. He is so scared just to go out to the real world, because how much it's going to bite him in the ass constantly. For the fact, I love going out in the real world, and I love to go through this, and I love to go out there, and this and that. Because regardless, I am always going to win because I believe and I have faith. And that is how I am always wearing my crown and I am always wearing my title and I don't ever lose. Common sense. So, I see y'all soon. Have a good night or have a good evening, whatever you do. Just always keeping on winning within the mind. And then that, I guarantee you, it's not the same. It's just getting newer and newer. It's changing and changing. Like from your brain, like through the cycle, like the cycles, like it's rewiring through it, the whole entire one as well. It's definitely getting back how you recently had started to bring you of who you really are from the beginning, and then now you know. No sorries, not apologizing for being different because you can be of who you really are. Not feeling dead inside anymore. Not feeling lost. Not feeling like a ghost anymore because now you are feeling so alive. More than the first time, more than the second time, and more than the third time, and now you are feeling alive even more. Then that, nobody cannot rule over you because this is your destiny coming to life now. And I'll see you soon.